All right, I'm going over this video for anybody that's going to be buying these headlight mounts. Just want to kind of go over all the little little subtleties on them. So as far as it goes, that's how I have mine all done and mocked up. See, so the backing plate we're talking about, it mounts like this right there. There is a universal headlight mount in there, which looks like this. Okay, you can buy these on Amazon. It is a 5 3/4 universal headlight mount, essentially for motorcycles. I think it adapts it from a 7-inch to an 8-inch. Now the thing is this is a little too wide to fit in this. This is the actual initial one that I had done. I have the marking on that because I had to adjust the angle on it, so I'm getting remade like this. My plan is when I initially did these, the angle is wrong. I had to really kind of pin the headlight up, and it still wasn't high enough. So I had to get that thing back. I put the car at right height, and I made it so the mounting plate is pretty much right around 90 degrees. Okay, so then at that point it's 90 degrees. You can pivot it up, pivot it down, whatever you want to do. Now this part right here has to be cropped on the sides to fit in there, as you can see right there. Okay. Okay, well, bad camera work, sorry. But it's all cropped right there, okay? So the new ones I was getting made, this is the original, modified, narrowed it 1/4 inch, and rechanged the angle on it. All good to go now, okay? I bought a slew of these. I have a buddy, because I cut the original ones with a Dremel. It takes forever. I just don't have as many tools here as I used to. But I have a buddy that's going to be cropping these things off. Now, you could either buy just this, or you can get the kit with both of these. So you'd either buy, you're going to get 2 of these, 1 for each side. And if you want, you can get these off me too, and I'm having them modified. You buy these online for like 25 bucks on Amazon, 23, 25 bucks. I bought a bulk of them, so I got a discount, so I'm trying to pass it on as much as I can. My buddy said he's going to crop them off for like 10 bucks a piece. I think I put them in the kit. You'll check. It's like, so 20, if you bought them yourself, like 24 plus 10, 48 plus 20 bucks. It's like, it'd be like around $68, $70 if you wanted to buy these yourself. I'm sorry, about $48 to $50 to buy these yourself. And I'm tacking on like 10 bucks a piece essentially to crop these off if you don't want to do that. Now, the one thing is you do have some mounting holes on there. I am not going to be drilling those in here, and here's why. Some people might want to mount these higher, lower, whatever they want to do, whatever fits their need. Also, other thing is, all these headlights you could buy aftermarket, they all have like different little notching systems. So if you see right inside on this kind of like right there in this ring, you will have on this particular one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 notches. And a lot of these headlights, you just kind of turn them until they fit into one. Now, what I had to do on mine, those notches didn't exactly match up. So I did get a Dremel, created a little notch so it locks in place. Okay, so now you could do whatever you want. If you want to shave the notches off of your headlights and put them in there and just like pin them down, you could do that. If you want to just slightly carve out the little notches, you could do that. And I can't modify these in advance for that because everybody's headlights are different. Now, I have the deepest headlights known to man. They're Dapper headlights, and they're like that deep. They're really deep because I have a fan on the back of them. So the way I had all mine set up, I kicked mine back a little bit. So if you have something that's that deep, like has a massive fan on the back of it, probably get with me first on that and give me a measurement because it might be too deep and you might have to modify a little bit back of the fender well. Anything that's a normal halogen light, a normal like LED light, anything basic like that doesn't like really have this big crazy length depth on it. Because if you could see here through the back, I mean, there's actually a pretty decent amount of room before you get back there. I mean, the thing would have to drop back 7 inches before it hits something, you know what I mean? So, but just kind of want to let everybody know that. So number one, these things bolt right in. It does get rid of the whole back plate for the parking light. If you notice, that's completely taken out, okay? And then this is put in. And so if you want to, I'm shipping these sheet metal. So if you want to spray paint them black, powder coat them black, whatever you want to do it, okay? Now, this does fit in with the actual headlight grill. Mine are black, of course. Yours are probably not. But when I put these in there, of course, there is no problem with anything hitting, anything of that nature. Sorry. No problem with them hitting anything. But what I would suggest doing is probably, if you want, put something on here, is maybe a boundary, a little boundary, maybe like a little piece of rubber, a little piece of foam, something of that nature, just so you're not necessarily like metal on metal or metal on paint. Or you could put a spacer in there that just holds it out slightly. You know what I mean? Now, if you wanted to carve up your old parking lot housing to have that edge around there, you could. You really can't see it, but it might give you a little buffer on there. But I just wanted to kind of make this video because this is just something we're doing off to the side, something to help people out that have already tried to do this. A lot of these ones I've seen done got a 65 housing chopped up, kind of Frankensteined up. A lot of people that have done this have maybe like chopped up their original mount. It's in there, and that means they're just kind of like cutting a rough hole and cramming something in there and tying it down. What this does, this at least gives you some kind of measurement, a flat plane, a cleaner mount. Now, usually when these headlight mounts mount, it would be like this. So you have the top, bottom, and the side. So that means the headlight could be up, down, or vice versa, and then side to side, okay? Now, the way these are cropped off and have to be mounted, you cannot mount them straight up and down like this, okay? They have to be off axis. So at that point, you are going to have a mount that is going to, when you put it in and out, since it's off axis, it's probably not going to have quite as much movement as you had it the other way, okay? Now, perfectly fine. If you needed to space something out on the front or the back, or you need to get more adjustment out of it, all you do is when you put this to the base plate, you can put a washer behind it and just space it out a little bit on the top or the bottom, whatever you want to do. If you wanted to put in longer screws with a longer spring at the actual headlight mount, you could do that too. So I doubt you'd have to do that. If you did, you'd probably have to do very little bit of it. But what this is just doing is it fixing all problems 100%, like completely? Not exactly that. It's just making everything a lot cleaner and giving you a much easier starting point. You know what I mean? But if you just buy these, put them in there, buy these, they'll all be cropped off, put it in there. You'll probably have to drill a few holes, spray paint it black, pop them in there, pop your headlights in there. You should be good to go, okay? I just kind of wanted to go over every little subtlety on this because I'm not going to ship these things back and forth. I'm not going to take all these returns. If you have any questions and you're really curious about what's going on beforehand, reach out and let me know because I'm going to make probably a limited number of these. I am getting more of these made than I ordered of these. If I run out of these, the modified ones, the price on that part may change because I got them in a bulk. I had to really kind of dig for them, and that price could change. And if I'm ordering like 6 instead of 20, the price is going to go up. The shipping is going to go up. Everything's going to go up. You know what I mean? So, but just wanted to kind of do a quick overview. If you have any questions on this, reach out, let me know. This is kind of a first come, first serve thing. If I have a ton of people hit me up, and there's like a whole nother order set, cool, I'll do that. I'll create a waiting list, and if that happens, we'll do it. But I'm not going to I can't like over commit to all this until I see really who's committed. So I'm putting this through today. I plan on putting my order through all this stuff on Sunday. Okay, so whoever's committed up to that point, that's probably what I'm going to order Sunday night or Monday morning. I think it takes about a week to a week and a half to manufacture all these. It'll probably take my buddy a week to probably crop all those ends off. And it'll probably take me another, couple days to probably get them here. At that point, I'm going to have to ship these things myself. It's probably going to be done after work. Or probably going to be done, on the weekend. Okay, so this is not Amazon. It's not, you're not going to order it, today and get it next week. Probably not the week after, but probably the week after that is my assumption. Okay, so anyway, if you have any questions, please hit me up on my Facebook. Anybody who was on the waiting list, I'm messaging this first. I'm not going to put anything on the public thread or forum until all you guys have seen this stuff. So you're getting first crack at this. And however, if you respond and take everything care of by Sunday, 100%, I'll have you in for these. Okay. If these sell out, I'll put you on a waiting list and we can see how many I can conjure up and we'll kind of come back with a price on that. Okay. But worst case, if you want to try to get these are the things that have to be made to order. These you can grab on Amazon anytime, and if you want to modify them, you can yourself. It's really your call. So hit me up with any questions. Everybody who's been patient on me trying to work on this stuff. I had a pretty big surgery. Then I got lazy. Then I had to redesign it. It's been CAD engineered twice to get this thing all banged out properly. Get the right angles. So, but either way, I appreciate y'all being patient and try to let me know, by Sunday on what's going on with this. Okay, thank you. Bye.